Hello guys, 73 Blitz with another Inner Zuma 11 Victory Road video, and today we're going to be talking about the new patch. Now, you've probably seen the title, and I don't know what it's going to be, but I know it's going to be something like, I ain't even done the video, but I know a lot about the patch before I'm looking at this, and I'll be real guys, this is one of the worst updates I've ever seen, and I'm not happy because this was supposed to be the update that, you know, I'm saying it right at the gate, people, that was going to bring players back. And I do think that this update is going to push players further away. And to be honest with you, it's pushed myself further away. But we're gonna go into it. So obviously Chronicle mode stuff. We don't care. Editions of heroes 4. I'm surprised that's it, to be honest with you. Only 4 new heroes. Because the last update was 1, so I was maybe it's normal to have 4 heroes and it's just been that long, but I was expecting like 7 or 8 out of this new one because there's so many cool characters in the new season, but I guess not. Kazuna Town, okay. BB Stadium, literally just 1, 2. Oh, they've got that team where it's like all the all-stars and that. Oh, it's gonna have 2 of the same team or something, because what it is they switch players a lot, don't they, with this team? And then I reckon as well, these are Chronicle mode team, you know, Chronicle mode teams, and there's 2 of these ones. I don't know if there's not 2 of those ones, I'm surprised, but yeah. Anyways, you know, this if this had every Chronicle mode match in, BB Stadium would be so great. It would be like FIFA, bro. You got all the leagues and everything, and you can just come and play BB Stadium with your friends, BB Stadium online. I don't think it would work with competitive. Competitive, you need your own custom no perk mode, but BB Stadium is a great casual mode and great for the casual competitive community, which to me it's evident that they don't get the love that they deserve. And that's the majority of the player base, and that's why majority of the player base is left, and we're catering. And I'll talk about it more. Let me just move on. I added the function to exchange training beans, so 2 for 1. Is that good? No. Like, well, it's okay, but there's still, it takes way too long to get 1 team because you've got to get them training beans, 82 on each one, and you use them to enhance characters to get spirits. Training beans do too much and you don't get enough. Like, I'm not going to sit here and defend the game with this. It's a good step in the right direction, but in my opinion, it's kind of too little too late. The amount of grind that's in the game, I'm going to be real, people. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, but it's like, come on, bro. You should be able to just straight up swap them, in my opinion, because I know that they've increased it from 15 to 25, but getting 25 after a 5-6 minutes of Chronicle match, you're not playing the game, the AI is playing for you, you know what I mean? So the rewards are just, and it's only for 3 beans. It's kind of like, yeah, it's better. And that's the thing with this game, with the grind, it's like you go better in some ways and it's like cool, but it's still bad. You know what I'm saying? The concept is still kind of bad in my opinion. But training beans wouldn't be so bad if you had if you didn't have perks. If you didn't have perks, I wouldn't mind training for just training beans. If you didn't have training beans and equipment, maybe I wouldn't mind farming for perks. Actually, I would. Anyways, so we go into the distribution of Basra seeds. We'll distribute 1 Basra seed, which will be exchanged for a Basra character. So Basra seeds can now be used for avatars. So they wasn't able to before. Interesting. Error message, we don't care. Added detail to the super, okay. Added the build charge feature. By fulfilling certain conditions, build specific to each build grant. The build charge is determined by which build is currently active. The charge will, okay, so basically, and Roku explained this one to me, it's, you've got, so you see how that's the breach. So you basically got a rank, how do I put it, you've got like a rank, a level up rank, so it buffs the stat of that perk from level 1 to 5 when you do what it says. So with counter, I can't remember what it is. I think it's just win the ball back, and then you will level up in rank and get a higher stat. So to get that, you have to have mostly counter players and passives, I believe. Or if you don't, you just get freedom. So it actually does matter what passives you have on the pitch. So most likely you will see probably all the players on the pitch be one passive, and then it's kind of the same thing really. But you've got to have majority of the players with that passive to get that rank up thing. It's quite difficult to explain, quite complex. To be honest with you, it's okay. It's an okay change, but it just adds to the complexity of the game, which is good, but for a very minute part of the player base, guys. And I've been saying this from the start. Who is this game made for? This is what is just confusing me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good change in the right direction in terms of the build feature, and we'll see why. Hopefully it mentions it in this patch notes, and if it doesn't, I'll have to cut to a list or something. So they've got changes to hero functionality. So yes, we've got the inheritance for hero players, and this is why I'm fuming, bro. Honestly, this alone just made me give up. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I gave up. I saw it and I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry guys, like, I'm done. We've added passive skill inheritance for hero players. Heroes can only inherit passive abilities from other hero players, guys. GG's. Guys, I'll be real, man. I saw that today. I was fuming. I was like, you know what, guys? You know what? I'll tell you what. I've got two options, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just cut. You know what I mean? I stopped playing this game competitively entirely and just play on a casual level, which I don't even... You know what I mean? We've got some stuff cooking up content-wise. Don't worry, guys. But, man, yo, I don't think I want... You know, there's still stuff I want to... I still want to get better at the game. And then it's like... I'll be real, people, bro. You know, I saw this. You know how difficult it is to get one hero twice. And then now you have to inherit passives. So you're going to have like 3 heroes in the game with the broken passives that you need to give to the other heroes in your team. And you're going to have to use thousands of bond stars. How do you get bond stars? You either play against yourself because you've got the game on 2 different consoles, farm with your friend, or play online. Bro, I'll be real. Guys, I have a life, man. Gosh. This imagine being a player who quit the game and then you come back and you see this. Guys, bro, this update alone, I'm sorry, this part of the update alone, I can't call this a good update when you're making the grind this bad. Are we going to get fabled ones soon? So you have to sacrifice a fabled to get the fabled passive skill inheritance. Is this what we're doing, people? So I'll be honest, guys, man. Look, guys, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, yeah, don't worry about a thing, you know what I'm saying? Because don't ask questions. That's all I'm saying, people. Don't ask questions, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing a whole... Bro, guys, it was that deep. I was going downstairs. I was ironing a piece of clothing. I'll come up, I'll press half time, and then I would go and hang up that clothing, go down and... Bro, it was that deep. I was grinding for many teams, bro. The amount of time that it took, it's not fun. It's not worth it. And I genuinely don't have the time for it anymore, people. And, bro, to be honest with you, and I said a couple updates ago, man, I don't even blame people, you know what I mean, for using the full functionality of a gaming PC. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them, because it's like... Am I going to sit here and say to you, yeah, man, you should grind for 300 hours for a game you paid 60 quid for? Grind 300 hours. Grind 400 hours for one team, and then they, you know what I mean? And then they do this. It's like, come on. Come on, bro. I'll be honest, guys. Like, this change here, and it might seem a bit crazy actually, because I know the whole update, well, basically the whole update, it seems a bit crazy me like being like, oh, why are you talking about this one so much? But we'll get on to the next parts. So yeah, no, these are good changes with the spirit menu. It says the preferred passive and stuff. That's just good UI changes, good additions, clean additions. Probably should have been in the game from the start, but That's a positive change, of course. Adding, yeah, they added the sort functions and everything. So balance adjustments. Now, guys, I'll be real. Like, I'm happy that Justice got nuked in this patch, but and there actually is, like, you know what I mean. It's not just a positive thing, bro. Guys, imagine I've spent months getting a Justice team, like doing the bottom 2 passives, and that taking ages. And then you're telling me that Hexa team that I just made has got gutted to the ground. I'm not just, you know what I mean, I'm a counter player at heart. But you're telling me you're going to nerf the Justice build and to the ground, and then I can't even have the option for my characters, bro, for them to change archetype or something, some sort of compensation. You just get nerfed into the ground and you have to hold that. Oh my gosh, guys, I swear down, like team attack, what's it called, defense plus until a foul is scored. Now it's Justice build charge +1 for each team attack and defense, and it's like 10% or something. So maybe Justice will be part of a team, but Justice is never going to be the full team anymore. And I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind the Justice nerf. I don't mind the change around to bond rough play with the whole charge system and everything. But what I don't like at all is the fact that they've added to the grind and then they've nuked my whole team. So you're gonna add hero passives, you're gonna completely nuke my team, and you want me to now play what, 100 200 hours to get that back? Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I reckon if we're talking AFK farming optimally, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a good 50-60 hours, man, for a team. I reckon that is a good 50-60 hours, maybe even more, just to get back a full 11 players of whatever. And the thing is that we don't know the meta, which is exciting, you know what I'm saying, to see, because counter seems really good. Pure counter, bro. If counter's the meta, you will see me. You will see me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But don't ask questions if it, you know what I mean, it happens quickly, bro. That's all I'm saying. Don't ask questions. But honestly though, like, this is mad. Like I said, good changes. Honestly, good changes. It should have probably been there from the start, because Justice was a fundamentally broken tactic that you just get buffed for doing nothing. So great change, and I'm with you. But how are you going to make the grind worse, bro? How are you going to make it even tougher to make a team, and then you make the current teams invalid? The only people that are singing and shouting right now, bro, are people who are super into team building and only play the team building. Some competitive players who know that they're going to find a build and get the upper hand, and people are going to have to crawl to basically catch up with their team so they can abuse that. And then, you know what I'm saying, the people who take the extra means and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and the extra means, I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, them developers might be eating soon, bro, because I think the only people left are going to be in that population, bro. You know what I mean? And I'd just say to that population, you know what I'm saying, don't ask questions, you know, people. But like, genuinely, I'm done grinding. I'm done doing this stuff in this game. I'm sorry if this is just a negative video, bro, but it's like, guys, if you've done this thing for real, you know, console players, talk, people, talk. Console players, tell me in the comments how you feel, bro, seeing that the team that you've grinded for, bro. Nah, console guys, bro, you know what I'm saying, man will be cross-saving onto PC and that, you know what I mean, and cross-saving back. I'm sure that will be a lot of you console, man, and I don't blame you, because what's going on with the game? What is going on? If they can do great changes like this, they've got to do great changes like fix the grind. I'm sorry, it's not one or the other. You've got to do both, and they just flopped it. They really did. Adjusted the booing, so a team will reduce its current energy by oh yeah, this is 4 passes in your own half. It could be good, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know. maybe 5, but I think 4 passes is quite easy to do. Like you pass keeper to centre back to left back to your midfielder, and then you might pass it into your midfield again and then pass it again. So I feel like maybe you need about 5 or 6. Maybe if it's like in your own box or something, it should do it 4, and then maybe outside the box 5. But I don't know if they could necessarily. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not to go with that. Curve shots and loop shots, I've heard they've done really good things and they've nerfed them to the ground, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Because grey moves being the best moves in the game was dumb. It's not in Inazuma 11 like at all. So great change, honestly. As somebody who loves curve shot, you know what I'm saying? Because these castle walls, especially since they've upped defender movement and made it really fast, defense is going to be definitely on the rise after this patch, probably. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, that was genuinely crazy last patch, the curve shots and loop shots. So it's good that they're getting nerfed, but I do think they need, I guess we need to see how much shot attack these shots are going to be this patch to see if these guys need to be nerfed on top of that. So yeah, super dimensional techniques. Oh yeah, so we got what, incarnation. Not sure which one incarnation is, but obviously I know Avatar Armed and Mixie Trance. So now they've both got movement speed, and now they both increase KP. So what I don't like about this update as well, and you guys know I just play whoever, and then I just play the optimal teams when I play competitive. You're telling me that only a select cast in Go Chronostone can Mixie Max and Avatar Armed, and now they're going to be better than the whole Awakenings? So now we've got like 1 game out of 7 that is viable in competitive, bro. What are we doing here? Chronostone is literally going to be the meta. And maybe you might have Element Catalyst, but I know what they did was they nerfed the Awakenings by like, I think it's 30% increase to the techniques that you use. So it's like, mate, I genuinely don't know what they thought buffing Armor Fire and Mixie Max without letting everyone be able to do it. Because you got my boys like Roku, Cake. Shout out to the guys like Naruto, bro. These guys make their own teams and they're authentic with it. And that is refreshing and great to see. Not on me, but definitely refreshing to see. And now the gap is even worse. I mean, it was bad enough using G2 players. Now you can't use potentially the most optimal hyper modes in the game. Guys, it's going to be a JP meta. Jean-Pierre Le Pin, the Rats, the little guy who took the goalkeeper position from Sam Gook, bro. Criminal. I will never forget that moment where Sam comes off in the Universal match and then JP comes on and then he saves Soul's fighting spirit shots with his fighting spirit, bro. That was diabolical, right? And JP, man, look, man, you're the best, not the best worst character, but you're just annoying. Don't like you. And then Soul. So Keeper Souls as well got buffed. So, sorry. There's going to be some Galaxy stuff, maybe, but 2 seasons out of 7, guys, man, it is a bit boring if I'm just seeing Mixie Max, Avatar Arms and Souls. Well, not a bit boring actually. Souls is with everybody, so that don't matter too much, but these two only being on certain characters is just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. I wonder which one this is. Incarnation. I wonder which one. Maybe it is just avatars. I don't know if it's, but yeah. But to be fair, on reflection, low-key, the Awakenings, they made the old characters viable, and now it's like you've got specific fighting spirits and Mixie Maxes. So even with fighting spirits, it's like you got a fighting spirit, but you're just using somebody else's. But now it's like the only thing that was unique was the Awakenings, which I think they were kind of poorly done in ways, but if they balanced it, but it was still the best, it would make sure that the whole cast is somebody to use. But now it's just the Go arc, the second half of Go. This they're eating, but if you don't use a Go character, then what are you gonna do? It's, like, we're talking competitive here, by the way, people. Maybe you will be able to get away with it in ranked, but I just think this, you already saw a lack of variety. It's just gonna get even worse. Kazuna, what is this about? What is this even about, bro? What? Is this to do the Kazuna station? It can affect, bro. I swear, Kazuna station can affect my rant games, bro. Guys, I'm telling you, man. It's over for me, bro. Gonna make a 2.0. The effect that changed to reduce 20. The effect has changed to reduce 20% of your current tension level. So they've nerfed it and it's still broken, man. What we doing here? So if you got 100 tension, bro, it's gonna chalk up to 20. Like, that's still broken. It still shouldn't freeze you and reduce your tension. But anyway, a marionette attack, dividing opposing players into left and right halves. Is that Puppet Master? If they manage to balance it, fair play. Strength 4, Mendel Typhoon, long shots. So, God willing, they're reduced. But at the end of the day, if you've got super buffed 130% perks, if you've got a 6k long shot and it goes down to 4k, it's still broken. Like, good step in the right direction, but I hope that they've sorted out the power levels in the game right now. Chronicle mode and free match adjustments. So I know that in Chronicle mode you get a bit more. We've adjusted so that the manager and coach passes with high effects will drop more often. Okay. And yeah, so they've adjusted it to be from 15 to 25. Guys, like I said, guys, you know what I mean? If you see some changes, bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't ask questions, because yeah, this genuinely, like, I'm not doing this again. I would literally just quit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, these guys do not respect your time, and it's just evident. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad with the perk changes. The Mixie Max and Armorify changes were dreadful, in my opinion. The fact that everybody can't use it. You know, you got a bit of increase to the grind, but then they've made it way worse with the heroes, guys, man. Yep. Yeah, I'm not happy overall with the update, to be honest with you. Not happy at all. But I hope that maybe at the end of the patch it will become more likable and everything. But I'll be honest with you, I think I might like this patch for the wrong reasons. But if we're talking about actually playing Victory Road, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, okay, my whole team just got grief that I spent hundreds of hours on. I'm going to grind and I'm going to get a new team, bro. I'm telling you, none of those players are going to enjoy. And if you do, shout out to you guys, man. But I know for myself, I'm done with doing that. You know what I'm saying? The game has just shown, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's just mad. Mad to me that they would do that. I just don't get it. But anyways, you know, I'm frustrated, to be honest with you people. Very frustrated with what they've done to the game. But like I said, you know, things can get better. Hopefully, you know, the meta's fun, and when eventually people get there, you know, we'll have some amazing matches. But this moment in time, I just think most of the player base has been alienated. People are not going to come back to the game. Instead of making a better pathway for new players to come and play the game, or players to return to the game, we've made that path way longer, way less fun, and just it's just too much. And I really do think, guys, that we're just not being listened to at this point, bro. Because I just don't get who thinks it's like that guy, bro, who's like, let's raise the prices. It's like, let's increase the grind. It's like, why? You know, people have had several teams. It's like, guys, just give me a no perk mode. Give me a no perk mode and I have no issue playing this game. But until then, oh my days. Guys, like I said, if you see some changes, don't ask questions. Take care, guys. God bless. But yo, I have to be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know what I mean, when you're ranting about the game, there's restraint, of course, people. So you gotta serve the self-control there, but boy, terrible. Genuinely, the grind is, I don't get it. I don't get it, people. I don't. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care, guys. God bless and have a great day.